Yo guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to get better at Fortnite in chapter 6. If you are new, please be sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So the first tip I'm going to be giving you is playing against better players. Now playing against better players is not only going to improve you, but it's going to improve your overall mechanics and your IQ as a Fortnite player. Playing against someone better, you may get killed loads of times and you may, not enjoy it, but once you keep playing against good players, you're going to instantly improve at a faster rate and get better. So try play against good players who always kill you, so you can keep learning how to fight, because I guarantee you, if you play against someone better than you, you improve a lot faster than playing against someone you're better than. So make sure you play against someone better than you and you will improve really fast. I recommend if you're playing, say, Platinum, I recommend just going in 1v1 maps and constantly practicing 1v1s as a way to get better. But if you're someone who places good in tournaments, maybe top 1k, then go on Tracker GG, check the top 200 on leaderboards, and just message them if they have some sort of socials like Twitter, Instagram. Just give them a message and drop them and see if they want a 1v1, because these sort of players will improve you massively in Fortnite. It's all about just becoming that better player, coming on their level, and you will improve. So make sure just drop them a DM and see if they want to play, and it will improve you. So the second tip I'm going to be giving you is practicing your weaknesses. Now practicing your weaknesses is so important in becoming better at Fortnite. The best of the best pros do this. So if you're someone who struggles with maybe piece control, aim, edits, etc., there's resources out there like creative maps where you can work on these weaknesses. Even if you do this for 20 to 30 minutes a day, I guarantee the things you struggle with will improve because you've implemented this into your game. So make sure you find what you're struggling with and you keep practicing into improving that area. Now tip 3 is repetition. Now you may be thinking what I mean by this. Well, in Fortnite, a lot of players care about their rank, wins or kills. You shouldn't care about any of these, only becoming a better player. A lot of players will just jump in a rank game and just camp it out for percentage. This is pointless if you're trying to become a better player. A player who always Wkeys in rank games will become a much better player than someone who just camps in a house or bush. Repetition is very important in every scenario. Early game, mid game, end game, you name it, it is important. So it's important you do this a lot so you can learn and become a better player. So this includes creative, ranked, customs, all about repetition. Don't be scared and just constantly learn to improve. Now tip 4 is Wkeying in tournaments. Now Wkeying in tournaments is the best form of practice. It doesn't have to be cash prize tournaments, just any sort of tournament where good players will be playing. You may be thinking, why? Well, in tournaments people actually try, so this is the best form of fighting practice you will get. If you care so much about placing good, you will not place good. It's as simple as that. You should aim to practice your Wkeying and fighting, because in creative or ranked, people often don't care as much in tournaments. So next time you see a tournament where it's not as important to you, just try Wkeying everyone in, and trust me, you will become a much better fighter. Moving on to tip 5, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. When it comes to Fortnite, this is one of the best forms of practice. A good map for you for this would be a 2v1 clutch kind of map, where one player clutches and the other two try and kill you. I find these sort of maps effective, especially if you play with good players when playing these 1v2s. You're going to be uncomfortable, and this is because you may not be good at 1v2s. This might be you make bad edits or peats causing you to die. These are the scenarios you are putting in real games, so when you're playing these 1v2s, you can make these sort of mistakes so you can improve from them. Because over time, these uncomfortable situations won't stay uncomfortable. This doesn't have to be 1v2 maps. Maybe you're bad at zone wars, so then you should play zone wars, 1v1s, and try and improve your situation there. I think you're getting what I'm trying to say. Now tip 6 is return damage or shooting back when in low HP. Now I have gone through this in another video, but for this video I will put this in as well because it's very important when trying to become a better fighter or player. So when you're put on low HP, do not be scared to shoot back. The main reasons why you're probably dying is because you're getting put on low HP and then you're just not healing, or you're just, you know, you're basically scared. You're just constantly just build and not really doing out. In fights, you should be looking for damage to, you know, calm that player down so you have time to heal and you know, you can fight again. The main reasons why return damage is important is because, say for example, you get hit for 150 and the player starts to, you know, pressure you and you don't do return damage, then that player is going to kill you. But say for example that player pressures you and you pre-fire him for, you know, 120 and now he has to heal, now he's on the back foot. So this is a good example for, you know, why it's important. So make sure when you're in a fight, think to yourself, right, I'm low but I can give return damage so this player stops pressurizing me. Now tip 7 is going to be expanding when you get an elimination or when you're put low. Now people in Fortnite, or players should I say, tend to never expand, or I don't see many people expanding, and they'll be asking themselves, why am I dying? Well, this is one of the reasons why you're dying. You're not expanding when you get a kill. You're thinking about the loot, you know. I see a lot of players who I kill in ranked, they just greed for the loot and they just don't expand. The first thing you should be thinking of when getting an elimination is, I need to expand then loot, not loot and then expand. Because if you get third partied and you haven't got any of the builds around you, it's going to be easy for the third party to kill you. So when you've got a kill, like I said, make sure your first thing you think of is it's expanding, and expanding hard mats, not wood. That's another mistake you do. You might expand, but then you expanded in wood, which is easy to break through. You need to be expanding in brick or metal. So yeah, just expand, and this is another way to get better at fighting. Now the last tip, tip 8, peeking correctly. If you're someone who's always getting hit a lot during fights and you're wondering why, then this may be the reason. You see, peeking correctly isn't easy if you don't know the right peaks. If you don't already know, right hand peek is the best peek. So in fights, you should always be trying to be on right hand peek. A good way to practice this would be going to creative map and just practice your right hand peaks constantly until you have mastered them. So that could be, you know, your window edits, your Dorito edits. Just put a floor above your head and a cone, maybe box yourself, and just constantly do right hand peek shots until like you've mastered them and you're not getting hit as much in fights, and this will improve you a lot more. Now that is the end of the video. If this video did help you in any way, please be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. I am trying to reach 3,000 subscribers, so it would mean a lot. If you're someone who's making mistakes during fights, then watch my recent video in the description. Hope you have a good day and peace.